Hello and welcome. Today is the 26th of December, and tonight, half an hour past midnight, it's going to be a full moon, the last full moon of this year, 2023. And it's a significant full moon. So let's talk about why it is important and what does it really mean, this full moon for us. Let's hear the slide. So this full moon in December. There are many names for it, many names. Um, an important name of it would be the moon before Yule. That's an old Anglo-Saxon name. And of course, this one is not before Yule. This is after the Yule Fest or during the Yule Fest. So then it could be called the long night moon. We have a Neo-Celtic name for this moon, or even two of them. That's the oak moon and the holly moon. Um, why do we use Celtic or Neo-Celtic names? Because the traditional name, the American name or the Native American name, would be the cold moon. And since we are not Native Americans, we live in Europe here. We said let's create our own names. And oak moon or even holly moon would be very appropriate because oak and holly are the two plants uh, that this time of year, or the two trees that this time of year compete for supremacy in the world, in the spiritual world. And we say that during the winter solstice, oak returns as reigning after a year of decline and is now on the up again. And in summer, oak gets hurt by holly and slowly retreats, leaves his leaves, and is in this state of hibernation in midwinter again. And the cycle repeats year after year. So oak and holly are very significant around this time of Yule, around this time of winter solstice, around this time of renewal, when a new year comes on. So this is the full moon in Cancer. So Cancer uh, also talks about emotions and uh, going within. So it's an emotional time. There was a bit of doubt whether it would be uh, today, the 26th, or tomorrow, the 27th. Um, that's because it's so close to midnight, and some parts of the world uh, that are later, like the US, uh, have it tomorrow morning, later AM, or even later in the day, the full moon, because the 26th actually. But here in Europe, we are approaching the 27th already, and just after midnight, the moon becomes full. So why am I here today, or why are we here today? um, my plan is to do a little 10-minute meditation on the full moon, um, internalizing it, work with it, work with the full moon, uh, get the energy, get the gist of what it means, the holly and the oak for yourself, and find a place to work with it during these days of introspection, and during the days when we slowly go towards the new calendar year. So let's start with a full moon meditation. Sit comfortably. Sit comfortably in your chair. Sit with your back against your seat. Close your eyes. Put your both feet firmly on the ground. If you can, your hands in your lap. Sit comfortably. make contact with the earth. This is the time of the element earth, the time of stillness, the middle of winter. Ground yourself and focus on your breath. And take a few deep breaths. Let's do 3. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And then the first one, focus on the earth below yourself. The second breath, with the sky and the full moon in the sky above you. And the third breath, with the waters of the oceans and the rivers and the lakes and the rain that falls from the sky surrounding us. So with the blessings of earth, sea and sky, let's go within. And you find yourself in a field, in an open space, in a Druid grove, in the forest. And in the middle of this open space, there's 2 trees. A young one with green leaves, pointy leaves, and red berries. And you recognize this one as the holly. And next to it, a strong, fierce, and majestic solitary oak tree. The leaves are bare because it's winter, and a small layer of frost on the ground surrounding the trees. You walk up to the holly and carefully, so not to hurt yourself, you greet it and touch it. And you feel this fragile tree which radiates so much resilience, an evergreen with big endurance. It represents for you a continuation of life. It's like us, humans, that are always in moving mode, that are always present, that sometimes even forget to take a break, like the holly. And even in the midst of winter, holly is glorious. It bears the fruit in the midst of winter, and it's evergreen. So, stand still for a few moments next to this beautiful holly tree and think about its qualities. What does it mean to you? As you release The holly, you step further into the field, into the grove, and you approach the mighty, mighty oak. And you also touch the oak. You might want to give it a hug because, contrary to the holly, the oak is not pricky. The bark is soft and strong, and the tree itself radiates strength, stability, and wisdom. And like the holly, it radiates endurance, but in a different way. The oak follows the seasons. The oak takes a winter sleep like the bear, and will now, in the coming months, slowly come back out of this winter sleep and bear leaves, and later in the autumn bear fruit again in the form of acorns. Feel its strength in stillness and quiet, and stand still for a minute as you touch the oak and sense what he has to tell you. And it is time to think of the past year, what you left behind, but you might have done that already. It's also time to think of the new year, what lies ahead. What will this new year bring you? Or what are you going to bring yourself? If any plans, anything big, it's time to think about that now. So, it's now time to go back. You leave the oak tree alone. You leave the holly alone. You step back, turn around, and walk away from the grove. And as you walk away from the grove, you slowly feel yourself back in your place, next to your computer or your phone or whatever it is where you were when you started this small, short journey into the grove of holly and oak. So become aware of the surroundings, become aware of the sounds that are there, storm or rain or whatever it is winter brings to you. Wiggle your feet and fingers and toes and start moving back into your life. And when you're happy there, you can open your eyes and be back here. So welcome back. We're going to close off now with a small message. Contemplate for yourself the coming return of the warmer days, the coming of the new year, and the renewal that it will bring, the renewal you've been thinking about in your meditation. Imagine your lessons of the past. Nurture growth like the nurturing light of the sun. And for yourself, write down a few of the ideas you had during this meditation. You might even draw a oak or holly leaf on the piece of paper you wrote it down on and cut it out. Fold it and keep it with you. And when the time is right, it will show up one day and you'll see what you have done there and what you have accomplished. So have a nice day, have a nice full moon, a blessed full moon, and hopefully see you again on our YouTube channel, Luna and the Druid, next Monday at 8 o'clock. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to like the video, to get notified when new ones show up. And hopefully see you again soon. And for now, a happy, very happy and blessed 2024. Bye-bye.